It's time for more Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and today we're going to big episode for you because the United States Championship will be on the line. We're also going to see Bobby Lashley in action as well against Chris Jericho. But here is the big US title match on the line tonight. AJ Styles will go one-on-one with Dean Ambrose. The rivalry between the Shield and the Club continues. Well, this week on SmackDown, we're going to kick things off with a six-man tag. It's going to be Bray's followers, The Ascension, and Ty Dillinger. They'll take on No Way Jose, Heath Slater, Shelton Benjamin. Aiken will go one-on-one with Bo Dallas as well. Bayley's in action. She'll be taking on Lana in singles action. We're also going to see tag team matchup between Cesaro and Sheamus, The Bar. They'll take on Sin Cara and Kalisto. They're trying their hand as a tag team. We'll see how they fare. The match we mentioned a moment ago, Bobby Lashley will take on Chris Jericho one-on-one. Big match there for both superstars. And the US title up for grabs. Styles will defend against Ambrose. Alrighty, so it will be Bray's followers with the victory. Aiken gets a win over Bo Dallas. Bayley picks up a win over Lana, and The Bar, they managed to defeat Sin Cara and Kalisto. Alright, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. This is SmackDown, and we have Bobby Lashley, the real deal, the dominating Bobby Lashley, the man himself, on his way to the ring. Well, the war between Lashley and Lesnar will come to its heights at SummerSlam. Lashley will go one-on-one with the Beast, and for whatever reason, I have no idea, Lashley requested that match. I think he may be crazy, but Lashley has said one of the goals and one of the reasons why he came back is because he wanted to face Brock Lesnar, a man that many have wanted to see fight for a while now, and Lashley wanted to get it done. Lesnar got the better of him at Extreme Rules. Lashley looking to get the better of him at SummerSlam. Well, on his way to the ring, it is the former world champion here in Universe Mode, Chris Jericho. Not only that, he has been tag team champion as well. He's been a tremendous star here in Universe Mode. Jericho, haven't seen too much of him as of late. He's been a little bit in and out, touring with his band, even looking to perhaps compete overseas as well. Chris Jericho, big match for him. Can he pick up a win and get his career started off again? You know, it's the latter stages of it. Every win, every match is crucial when you're at this veteran status, because if you take a loss, sometimes you might get your name forgotten about. As Lashley starts over tremendously there with a big time slam, down goes Chris Jericho. So Jericho needs this victory just to get his name back out there and perhaps throw his name potentially in the mix for the World Championship opportunity coming up soon. Obviously, Roman Reigns has not defended the title for a little bit of time, and he won't have to defend it at SummerSlam either, so we'll be searching for a new opponent for Reigns after SummerSlam. I've got no doubt AJ Styles has thrown his name up there. I'm sure he would love to be the guy. As Jericho, what a start here for Chris, though. A couple of drop kicks, couldn't quite get Lashley off his feet, but the clothesline to the outside does the job quite well. And the veteran Jericho looking pretty good to start things off here against Bobby Lashley. As Lashley has Jericho by the arm, but right hand there by Chris. So yeah, we are on the lookout for the next opponent for Roman Reigns. Could be Bobby Lashley if he picks up a win over Lesnar. There's no doubt that will be an amazing matchup as well. But Bobby Lashley will be tested so greatly here tonight against Chris Jericho. If he believes he can beat Brock Lesnar, he should be able to get through Jericho tonight, because Lesnar is a whole nother animal, especially the mood he's been in the last few months. As Lashley, fantastic gut wrench into the suplex. Fantastic maneuver there by Bobby Lashley, who looks fantastic at the moment, I've got to say myself. He is certainly impressing. Lashley obviously came back at Extreme Rules, took on Brock Lesnar on the side of steel cage. it was always going to be difficult being locked inside a cage with the Beast. And Lashley quickly found out how difficult it was going to be, as what a slam again. Yeah, so Lashley unfortunately took the loss in that one. But he took a few months off after that. And he's been training, he's been getting himself ready, whereas Brock Lesnar's just been destroying anybody in his way since Lashley's been gone. Lesnar's just been in a foul mood as Jericho with a DDT spiking Lashley. Wow. Lashley caught up badly on the ropes there as well. Lashley could be hurt. This could be it. Jericho into the cover, hooking the leg. Lashley's down, but a quick kick out of one. It will be very, very tough for Bobby Lashley to take care of Brock Lesnar, who hasn't had the best couple of years himself. World Championships have been few and far between for Lesnar. Yes, he's held a title, but Kevin Owens beat him a couple of years ago at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar certainly evaluating himself. What has he got to do at this stage of his career to get himself back to the top? Does he need to pick up a win over Lashley? And what about that, an inverted suplex to the outside of the ring? And if someone like Chris Jericho, when you're at this veteran status, you don't want to be taking moves like that. You do not want to be falling to the outside. And Lashley is just dominating with the power he's possessing. Bobby Lashley looking tremendous here. Jericho getting picked up and driven down again. Chris Jericho's in some trouble here. The power of Bobby Lashley is so impressive. And it's only been a couple of minutes of this match, but every move Lashley has done just makes that much more of an impact because of the power and size he possesses. And that's what you need if you get a matchup against Brock Lesnar. Lashley can match him in size and strength. Something not many can do. As another DDT. Oh, Jericho got spiked there as well. And Jericho's in a bit of danger, trying to get back to his feet, using the ropes to help. Jericho looking a touch slow now. Right hand by Bobby. Oh, yeah, Chris Jericho, back in Season 2 of Universe Mo, World Champion. Had a tremendous rivalry back there with Christian. Also took on CM Punk. Beat The Undertaker to win that title originally. As Jericho spikes Lashley head first, just drove him straight into the canvas. Now Jericho pumping himself up. A bit of a comeback, is it on? Chris Jericho hangs on, heads to the top. Lashley now turning around. Here comes Jericho with a double axe handle off the top of the rope. Vintage Chris Jericho. He's trying to do everything he can to mount a comeback. Jericho. Oh, here we go. Looking for the walls. Can he get him over? He's got it. The walls of Jericho. Lashley, will he submit? Lashley using his power to crawl to the ropes. Bobby Lashley, though, so strong in the legs and was able to outmuscle Jericho. But, oh, running bulldog to follow it up. Chris Jericho not letting Lashley recover. Hook of the leg. Jericho may have him here, but another kick out at one. Just the count of one again. Well, I want to send a bit of a statement to Lesnar. That's one way to do it. You get beat up and you kick out at one. Lashley. Oh, here we go. Look at the power, the hang time, the blood rushing to the head of Jericho. Oh, what a superplex. That was impressive. Jericho, is this it? No! Kick out at two, barely. Jericho's got some fight left in him, but I tell you what, most man would be down after that. Lashley! Belly to belly! Just threw him over the top of his head. What about the strength by Bobby Lashley? This has been incredible stuff. And this is a man on a mission right here, Bobby Lashley. Summerslam, he gets his chance at Lesnar, one-on-one. And Lashley wants that win more than anything, I believe. I think this is the sole reason why Lashley's here. I think titles are in the back of his mind. Lesnar's at the forefront. And now Lashley. Oh. Jericho right in the shoulders there of Bobby. And another kick out. Well, yeah, it's not about titles for Lashley. He's come back to beat Brock Lesnar. And that's a scary thing. If you devote all your time and energy to someone He's going to figure out how to do it eventually. What a press slam there by Lashley. This is just incredible strength, and Jericho's almost lifeless. Oh, he's picked him up again! Lashley, running power slam! Oh my goodness, Bobby Lashley. He's got him again, belly to belly. Well, these suplexes remind me of Lesnar. Remind me of the devastation and the carnage that Lesnar leaves in the ring. Jericho not giving it up though. But Lashley's just too big, too strong, and Jericho can't keep up. Lashley heads to the corner now. Jericho stirring, oh boy. Here it comes, full head of steam! Lashley may have broken him in half! Is this it for Jericho? Maybe perhaps on pure instinct, he gets that shoulder up. Jericho, has he got anything left? A kick. Now has him against and over the top of the rope. Jericho with a jig and a jive. He's in good spirits. And oh wow. Jericho's got Lashley over the top of the rope and he poses in the corner. That's the arrogance by Chris Jericho. The fans love it though. The fans love Chris. Oh no, the referee's been bowled over. I think the referee looks to be okay. Ugh. Where do we get this referee from? Can we hire another one? Straight back to his feet. This one's tough. As down. Oh, Lashley into the swinging neckbreaker again. Tried his luck against Chris Jericho. Has he got him beat this time? Oh, it's close. Oh, it was very close, and Lashley thought for a moment he had him. Oh, almost a 3 count. Chris Jericho hanging in there. Jericho Bulldog. Well, the one thing I'll say is whilst Lashley's been impressive, he hasn't put Jericho away yet. That's the concerning thing. Because Lashley, you know, against Brock Lesnar, he's going to have a small window of opportunity, if ever. And he's had that against Jericho, and he hasn't put him away. Lesnar will make you pay at SummerSlam if that's the case. And again, Lashley, look at the power. This man, so strong. Again, that suplex right up in the air. Jericho, surely nothing left now. 2, and he's still kicked out. Jericho not giving it up here. This is everything to Chris Jericho. His career's down in the dumps. His legacy has been diminished with his lack of success. He's doing everything he can. Lashley had the running power slam, switched it into the Dominator. Oh my goodness, that is it. Lashley, enough is enough, he says, and puts this one to bed. Wow, what a performance by Lashley. Like I said, it did take him a fair while to win the match, but it is Chris Jericho he faced. One of the best we've seen here in Universe Mode. And Jericho gets laid out with a tough loss. And you have to wonder, is that it for Chris Jericho? A loss like this, you get the feeling that I just don't know if he can come back and get himself back to the top. He was beaten badly by the better man. A tough loss from Jericho tonight. But Lashley surges on to SummerSlam. This man is ready. He looks incredible. Lashley, what a win, as there is Chris Jericho. Lashley extends the hand. Jericho says, well done. You were the better man. I don't know about Jericho's future. I just don't know if Jericho can hang with the best anymore. But Lashley has done it. What a win by Bobby Oh, wait a second. There's Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's here. And he's getting straight in the face of Lashley. Oh my goodness, things are heating up now. Lashley, shrugs off Lesnar. Tells him to get the hell out of his face. Well, these two, they will clash at SummerSlam. We move on now to our main event. And the US Championship will be on the line as the Shield's Dean Ambrose competes against the Club's AJ Styles. Well, this is a battle. Yes, we've seen it before. These two were battling earlier on in the year, post-WrestleMania time, when Ambrose made the jump over to Smackdown. AJ Styles wanted that US title from Ambrose, And Dean Ambrose did in fact lose it to Styles to begin with. Well, this is the big match. The Club and the Shield. This is the one we have been waiting for. These two teams have been fighting for months, and we will finally see it come to a head at SummerSlam. Six-man tag team action. The Club versus the Shield. Well, there's the WWE Champion Roman Reigns right there. One of the fortunate things for Reigns is that he hasn't had to defend that championship over the last little bit of time. It's because, obviously, at SummerSlam, he will deal with the entire club in that six-man tag. At Money in the Bank, he was involved in the Tag Team Championship match. So Reigns a little bit fortunate in that regard. I feel like it won't be too far away before we see Reigns competing for that championship. But right now, the focus is on the United States Championship. AJ Styles will defend it tonight. The leader of the club, he's got Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson by his side as well. They are the tag team champions. AJ Styles is the man right now here on SmackDown, other than Roman Reigns. That's why these two teams are fighting, because they both want control. They both want to be the top team. And both teams stand in each other's way for their own personal goals. Mr. Money in the Bank Seth Rollins, he has the wild card. He has the ace up the sleeve that can change the game at any point in time. With that cash in, he could be WWE Champion or even Universal Champion at any point. Dean Ambrose is there, getting himself ready and pumped up for this one. He's been a WWE Champion, IC Champion, US Champion. He has had a tremendous career. AJ Styles would love to hang on to this title for another night. This is what it's all about for Styles. He wants to be champion. He's not in the mix at the moment for the WWE Championship, obviously because Reigns beat him a number of times around WrestleMania season. And Styles has had to look elsewhere for his personal goals to be met, and that's where he found it in that US title. Alright, this match is about to be underway. Styles and Ambrose, one-on-one for the United States Championship. The entire Shield and club both ringside. Well, that's going to play a part. You just cannot deny it. These two know each other very, very well. Plenty of battles against one another, as we mentioned, especially earlier on, after that WrestleMania period, early in Season 5, around that Extreme Rules time, we saw Styles and Ambrose battle away. Styles, what a kick there. Well, after that matchup, that's when this rivalry really came to it. As a Pele kick, what a move there by Styles. Just for a moment, didn't think he'd catch all of Ambrose, but he certainly did. Yeah, it was really this US title feud between Styles and Ambrose that really kickstarted the Shield and the club's rivalry. AJ Styles just felt outnumbered because the Shield had reformed and needed some help, needed some assistance, and he called upon some old friends in the club to do so. And it's been a fantastic opportunity for both the club and AJ Styles to reunite, reconnect, get that partnership brewing again. And also a chance for the club to, well, be the top dogs here on SmackDown. That's what it's all about. The tag champs and the US champion. So they certainly are one step away from being there. And all they need now to complete that is the WWE Championship, which Roman Reigns does hold. Rollins has the Money in the Bank briefcase. If anything goes wrong, they've got that insurance up their sleeve. And that could be crucial. If Reigns, for whatever reason, does lose that championship in the future, that could be vital for their hopes. As Styles kicks out. We'd love to see AJ Styles get another opportunity against Reigns in the future, despite the fact that AJ has been told that no more title shots for him until Reigns loses that championship. We'll be hearing that AJ Styles has tried to negate that over the last couple of months. He's been asking the general manager Edge to see if he'll lift that and see if he'll change his opinion and mind about that rule that's going on right now. But Edge has been but pretty blunt about it. He's not interested in doing so as Styles with a backbreaker. Perhaps if the club win at SummerSlam, that might change things. I think that's only fair. You know, if the club win, maybe Styles should get another opportunity. Reigns hasn't defended the title on pay-per-view for a couple of months now, so he's had a pretty easy run of it. Some would say almost unfair. As now he's being dragged towards the middle of the ring is Ambrose. The cover now as a kick out. AJ Styles, last year's winner of the King of the Ring, used the King of the Ring to win the championship at SummerSlam. So he's had success at SummerSlam. He beat Finn Balor on that night to capture his first and only WWE Championship. Oh! Northern Lights suplex there onto Ambrose, who will try and go to the outside. Will use the ropes to get himself to his feet. Dangerous spot to be here and against AJ, and he gets taken to the outside with the right hand. Carl Anderson coming around though. Oh, look out. Styles at the top. AJ, what's he got planned here? He could crash down right on the Shield. All of them right now, and he decides against it. Realizing Rollins and Reigns were right there, as now Ambrose connects there with a suplex. Dean Ambrose hanging in there right now. He's been a little bit down in the dumps. Obviously, you look at the Shield. They've got the title, the world title. They've got Money in the Bank. What does Dean Ambrose have? He's got nothing. This is why this match is so important to Dean. He wants to prove that he's not the weak link of the Shield. He wants to prove that, you know, he can hang with his brothers. Obviously, Reigns, he has been the man over the last 9 or so months here in Universe Mode. Ever since that match against Edge at last year's Survivor Series, where he took down Edge in that Survivor Series tag team match. He then went on to beat Edge in a TLC match. Those couple of wins just got Reigns ready for the big time. He then went on to beat AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. Reigns has just been dominant ever since as a kick out. Reigns has been, as I said, a little fortunate. No title defenses for a while. And you have to feel as though when he does defend it, he could be in some jeopardy. And certainly if it is against AJ Styles. Ambrose was looking for dirty deeds, I feel. Styles countering into the powerbomb. AJ now. Oh, here we go. He might be looking for that phenomenal forearm. He's got Ambrose in position here. AJ Styles right in the middle of the ring. Here we go. Launches. Fight. No, he couldn't find it. I thought he was about to connect, but Ambrose at the last second swatted it away. And a kick to follow it up. Ambrose staying in the hunt. Such an important matchup for Dean. You don't want to lose it. You want to make sure you walk away here as the champion. If he does, well, who could stop the Shield then? US champs, Money in the Bank holder, and the world champion. It's tremendous for this group as the calf crusher, but Ambrose had his boot on the rope. Styles a little frustrated. He didn't quite get the ring positioning right. He'll try his hand at a cover here. The pinfall attempt gets a 1 count. Carl Anderson watching on intently. Anderson and Gallows, they are the tag team champions. Tremendous team themselves. Styles, here we go. Looking for the Styles clash. Think he may have it. AJ finds it. The Styles clash. Cover. Gotta be it for Ambrose. Oh, but he just manages to pop out at 2. Early days in this match. Styles went for it, but Ambrose, well, I don't know if he kicked out as much as he just kind of rolled out. He's popped out because of the positioning of his shoulders there. But regardless, we have to go ahead and take a quick break in this match. It's close. We'll find out the result after this. At SummerSlam, Asuka, the women's champion of SmackDown, will defend that title against Charlotte Flair. Charlotte has been back on the rise after a bit of a down period for her. She's now getting herself back to her best. Asuka, she has been impressive since arriving to SmackDown. She won the SmackDown Women's Championship Tournament to win that championship to begin with. She beat Charlotte already once before. Can she do it again? This time, the title is on the line, and it will take place at SummerSlam. Can Charlotte become a 2-time Women's Champion here at Universe Mode? We'll find out at the biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam, coming away on BrendenPlayz very soon. Back here on SmackDown, and Ambrose pounding away there on AJ Styles with those right hands, getting himself back in this one.
Before the break, obviously we saw the Styles clash. Ambrose just hanging in there. And now Ambrose has to try and survive some more AJ Styles offense. Just so quick is AJ Styles. Just when you got a chance to take him out, he's able to get back to his feet. And, well, hit the shoulder on you, take it to the outside of the ring. Dangerous area to be in here, obviously with the Shield. Carl Anderson coming over a little closer to keep an eye on things. Gallows staying back in his corner. The Shield not getting themselves involved, which is good. We want to see Ambrose win. Obviously, a DQ would take place, but they did get themselves involved, and the referee did catch it. Refereeing's been pretty good tonight, so I'd have to feel as though he will. What a right hand there by Ambrose. Styles, a bit wobbly, trying to get to his feet here. And oh, what a clothesline by AJ. Left up at Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles able to take down Dean Ambrose just when Ambrose, I'm not sure what he was going to go for, but he had something big in mind. AJ Styles, oh, he missed out there with the attempted drop kick, using the ropes for a bit of momentum. Ambrose to the corner, right hand by AJ Styles. The US Championship on the line. Our current champion AJ hanging in there, keeping Ambrose away. And the shoulder driven into the ring post. And Styles stomps away there on Dean. He's now looking to line him up. Dean Ambrose in a bit of danger. And oh, Ambrose countering. Headbutt to follow it up. And Styles now gets his head driven into the turnbuckle padding over and over and over. Ambrose doing a number right now on AJ Styles. And Styles, though, the swift kick by AJ, the drop kick, and it certainly did drop Dean Ambrose quickly. Now Ambrose is towards the club's area there. The club not getting themselves involved, despite the fact, yeah, they could take a DQ, get AJ out of there for the night. Hook of the leg there with a fisherman. I think Styles may have had a boot on the rope, or regardless, he kicked out anyways. Now Ambrose just looking to slow it down, just looking to make sure of things here. Met with the knee there. Now they're just slugging away with the right hands, the elbows. More strikes by AJ. Ambrose with a kick. Now the running bulldog. But has he got enough in the tank to get to the cover? He's got AJ Styles hurting. Can Ambrose put him away? Is there anything left for Dean Ambrose? And a slow swinging neck breaker. Ambrose couldn't connect, and AJ hit him hard. Nice clothesline. As now Ambrose with the right hand in the back of AJ Styles. Styles with a shot to the midsection. Dean Ambrose, no, finds another way to counter. Reigns liked it. He's supporting his man in his corner. The inverted DDT. Not sure where Seth Rollins just went. And it's now a boot there to the face of Styles. And now he's got the chin. Ambrose just happy to slow it down. Just happy to try and make sure of it. Just wants this win. Styles is hurting. And Ambrose, he's just taking a chance to go to the corner and regroup here. And AJ Styles, is there anything left for him? Get him out to come back. Ambrose is getting close to putting him away. We may have a new champion very, very soon. AJ Styles met with a crossbody, and now the rights and lefts there by Dean. He's starting to really warm up to it now. Dean Ambrose, here we go. Wait a second. There's Reigns. There's Rollins. Well, hang on. Ambrose calling for the powerbomb. Normally Reigns is the man delivering it, but he's assisting this time. And the referee's calling it off. It's over. The Shield with the powerbomb, and that's it. AJ will win by disqualification. Well, I don't know if it was necessarily about the win, but about sending a message to Styles for SummerSlam. And now Dean's not done yet. The Shield are making sure Gallows and Anderson don't get themselves involved. The referee tried to sort that out. Now he's trying to stop Ambrose, who just continues to stomp away on AJ. It was just a plan all along. Get their hands on AJ and weaken him for SummerSlam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, SummerSlam's coming away in the next few weeks. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Universe Mode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it as well. Follow me on Twitter @BrendenPlayz and check out the website BrendenPlayz.com for all of your SummerSlam coverage. While you're there, join our Discord as well. Free to join, and you can join up and chat away with me and many other wrestling fans as well. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.